21 runners looked away, and they're off in the Irish EBF Ballyhane 2-year-old. Over the straight 6 furlongs, it has a strong English representation, and they separate themselves. Over on the far side, Jel Pepper leads Sanctitude. With them is Gelato, followed by Tropical Dreamer, Which Wolf Wins, and then Bullet Bourbon, Aurora Mist, and Dancing Saxon on this side. Frontline Fury is disputing the lead with Namid, followed by Pints and Peace, tracked by Howd'yadoit, Unbreakable Duke, followed then by Amiata as they join up. After Amiata is Green Soul and the White Cap, followed then by Stone Beard and Wild Berries. And Summer is Tomorrow. They've passed halfway to the run, and it is Frontline Fury battling it out with Namid, Unbreakable Duke in the centre. Further over is Jel Pepper, followed by Howd'yadoit and Summer is Tomorrow, and then Amiat, and Which Wolf Wins. Over on the far side is Sanctitude. It's Jel Pepper in a fight with Unbreakable Duke, joined by Howd'yadoit, and then Summer is Tomorrow. Howd'yadoit and Colin Keane to land the Ballyhane 2-year-old judge for the second and third. Summer is Tomorrow on the far side of Unbreakable Duke.
Colin Keane has just gained a second success in the Ballyhane Stakes here at Naas, following the win of Sacred Bridge, who had very obvious claims on that occasion. Class filly on the day, but this horse not too bad either. Gets a big putt today. Well done.
Thanks, Fran. No, to be fair to him, he's progressing, and he was running well over 5 furlongs, which was definitely the minimum for him. We thought 6, and off today I wouldn't even rule out going 7 in time. But he jumps, he travels, and he likes to get into a battle, which is what you need.
Looked like everything opened up nicely for you just when you needed it at the furlong pole.
Yeah, we were following. I thought the right ones. They were going to bring us as far as we needed to, and then the 2 quickened down the outside, and he had something to aim at again. And it just all worked out lovely for him.
Nice to win a big pot again, particularly in these colours for Ger. He's been winning for the start. Sean Jones, of course.
Yeah, look, Sean's been there from the start. He was a massive help in my career when I started with Ger, and it's great to get a big pot in these colours because he's a big cog in Glenburnie stables.
And your previous winner didn't get to catch up in Nolly Tamir, trained by Michael O'Callaghan. She did well today. Cheap piece on. Yeah, look, she had a nice run at the start of the year, and one or two. Well, sorry, her last one was solid away up back to a mile and a quarter in the Curragh, back and trip, cheek pieces on. And I'd say when you see more juice in the ground is where you might even see a better filly. I'd say she'll handle soft to heavy ground, so she would. Well done again. Good day.
Thank you. Thanks, Frank.
Second win for trainer Ger Lyons in the Ballyhane Stakes. This one in the colours of owner Sean Jones. Howd'yadoit? Stayed on strongly inside the final furlong. Ger connections in there, getting the winners enclosure in the winners' prizes. This must mean a lot to you, Sean, with you for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's Eddie and James. I don't know whether you all remember back in the day, the 2 lads running around
in the colours,
and they were that size when you were riding. And now look at them; they're 7 foot tall, and 2 finer men you couldn't meet. And they named them the horses. The idea being, Sean bought a lot of foals with Shane this last few winters. The idea being that they carry on, get the lads interested. And I was saying all summer when the horse were running, where's the 2 boys? Or they were on holidays, or they were footballing, or they were this, or they were that. And I said, tell them these horses were bought for them. They need to come racing. So they've been here today. So it's all worked out.
I'd say they came in and seen the prize money.
Yeah, listen, they're lovely. They're a credit to their family now. They're 2 lovely lads. They've grown in, I don't know what year they are in Clongwells, but they're doing really well, and they have a huge interest in the sport. And as I said, they're the next generation. It's nice.
Great to see that, great to see the enjoyment they're all getting out of it. And for you to win another race like this, you good pals with Joe Foley that's been the brainchild of this race.
I sure listen, Joe's one of the brains of the Irish Champions Weekend as well. Joe's CV goes back a long way, and he's you can never accuse Joe of not being bright. Yeah. And great initiative. Racing needs these things. I know the owners are putting the majority of the money in, and they're paying the entry, but it's great. And a little horse like Nando Parando winning that pot, and not in a month of Sundays that I think he'd be good enough to win that. You wouldn't, especially, thankfully Joseph woke up in a good mood this morning and pulled out his group horse. So that was a help. But I'd agree with Jane, a little bit of an abnormal, or whatever the word is, that to have a Group 2 winner in the race goes against the sort of spirit of the thing. But no, it's great to get a bit of prize money.
Indeed it is, and this horse case of job done.
100%. Like I said, we'll go to Down Royal, win a poor maiden en route to a nursery. Then we got hit with, I don't know what, 7 or 8 pounds, and I thought, there's the nursery out the window. So no, listen, absolutely job done. But he's been a credit now. He's been very straightforward.
Haven't seen you for a while. You went missing in Galway week, of course. But you did go to Goodwood.
I did, yeah.
Lady Iman, well done.
Lovely filly, yeah, and she came home. She's in great nick, rode out this morning. And the conversation has had to be had. I know Roger O'Callaghan wants her to go for the Nunthorpe, and so I'll let Tony, Roger and Henry sort that one out over the breakfast table, and as long as she rocks up in Delmar, I don't care.
You were the cap today.
Yeah, that's just to remind them where I want her to be.
She's something else though, isn't she, after being beaten over 6 the last time, to come back, obviously back to the more suitable trip, but the mindset of her since that win at Dundalk in early March, it's been one of the stories of the season.
Yeah, I think her temperament speaks volumes for who she is. Like, that's who she is, and she's out in the paddock on her own. They sent in a picture of her lying down 40 minutes before the race, and then, you know, that's who the horse is. And I've always said it, one thing having the pedigree and all that, but you have to have the temperament for it, and that's her strongest. You know, she's plenty of ability, but she's some temperament for the job, you know.
Look forward to seeing her in York.
Yeah, well, we'll see her together. If it's not York, it'll be Doncaster, and if it, hopefully then it'll be Delmar. So.
Great stuff. Well done again, and well done today.
Cheers, Fran. Well done.
Yeah, so many places to look. Your eventual winner, 38 grand fold, Colin Keane. This guy's leaning left for much of the run, and while he was following the British Raider Frontline Fury inside the last 2 furlongs, he realised he was following the wrong horse, got out from behind him and ultimately wins snugly. We'll see who eventually finishes second, but we'll take it from the start. Your winner, high in 23, follows number 9 from 19. There was a little bit of indecision. Hector Crouch goes far side on Jel Pepper, who's run a good race, and there's one horse races in limbo in the centre. That was
Amiata, Gary Carl in the middle at this point, but as we envisage pre-race, at least high draws to the 4, stall 23, the ones finding out second, third, stall 15 and stall 21.
Yeah, so your winner is well covered up, but watch him here. I think he's tracking the red colours, thinking that Callum Shepherd's going to be able to carry him further into the race, and he eventually is. The other horses running a huge race is Unbreakable Duke, Killian Leonard in the centre. Amiata starting to give way, and it looks like Jel Pepper is going to be a case of, despite a bad draw, the class will win out, but he comes there with his run, he hits the front, and with a furlong to run, he just couldn't quite sustain it and get home. Meanwhile, the yellow and blue colour stripes coming home with a flourish. His summer is tomorrow, but not quite as good as the Colt. Howd'yadoit? Look, he is leaning to his left, but Colin Keane, as the champion is, keeps him balanced, and I think he wins with a bit left.
The run through the horse on the far side will be interesting. Jane Summers tomorrow in the stripe sleeves, the Burke colours outpaced. He just may well have got dragged across the track late on by the horse in front at the minute.
Yeah, we'll watch him at this stage, and there's just an awful lot happening here. And the wind is obviously, as predicted, not helped. So Killian Leonard's horse goes to his left, which impedes Dylan Brown. So if Dylan Brown doesn't get second, I think he will get second.
Every chance of that, given it was a right-handed drive that did force the weakening Jel Pepper, and summer is tomorrow.
So 5 has crossed the line in third. But
16,
I would imagine
Unbreakable Duke. I would imagine, Jane, there will be an inquiry into the minor places for that. And at first glance, I think the second and third could be reversed.
We'll just get the winning margin, or the margins between the second and third. 14 was fourth. And all of the placings matter here because there's prize money down to 10th place. But in the colours of Sean Jones, Howd'yadoit by the Coventry Stakes winner Nando Parado gets the 108 grand prize.
And in a race that is traditionally a strong one for UK runners in terms of their position in the market, the home team generally have ruled supreme. That only one UK best trainer has since won this race. That was Hugo Palmer in 2023 with Golden Trick. Aidan O'Brien's won it twice. Joseph O'Brien won it in 2022, and Ger Lyons has won it for the second time, having had Sacred Bridge win it in 2021. Justified favouritism that day, a single-figure price. Howd'yadoit at 13-2 for Colin Keane, another winner on the card. This one again for Ger Lyons and Sean Jones, the winning owner. Second, Unbreakable Duke, 22-1. Third, Summer is tomorrow, 11-1. That's as it stands. So you can see at the bottom of your screen, the Stewards inquiry klaxon has sounded.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.